moms cha-cha style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets that century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sipping talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with a cap. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All up in the...
Hello, you guys. We are finally back. Sorry, we have been like really tied up. Life be lifing. It's not in more than one business. So yeah, I do though. Before we actually get into the show, I would like to take the opportunity to show you guys a little bit of what I do, so you guys have the full understanding. So hold on, give me a second. But we're gonna get into a lot of tea tonight. Okay. So this is the website for Queen's Talk TV. Okay, you guys can see that. So I do run an online network. I do a lot over here. And sometimes good health is hard to find. But yeah. So I do run a TV network. That's one thing I do. We have over 100 channels going on over here. So let me show you. I also have an online radio station as well. It's called Crown Radio, 93.7, the Crown Radio. I can't play the little player here because even though I have the license, it's only for my website and I can play it within the network, but I can't play it on YouTube. I also have my own record label, Divine Essence Music Group, so that you guys know that. And I also have a magazine. Actually, that's one of the things that kind of had me tied up this week, is because I did an issue, but then I had to redo it all over again because it wasn't industry standard. So these are the things that I'm going through behind the scenes, so you guys have a clear understanding. When I reschedule, it's because I just have a lot going on. So I apologize. Hello, Chuck. All right. So do you want to get into what you have first, or
since I went first last time, we can go ladies first.
Okay. So this is what I want to get into. We're going to get into these videos, a little funky, that she was just wanted out there so bad, like it was going to really prove something. All it proved is that they was on BS from day one, in my eyes. Who is it?
Oh, you happy today?
Nigga, no, you know his daddy like.
Right.
You did not touch him. You told me not to.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way.
If the proof is in the pudding, where?
I love my son. I beat the fuck out of you.
Okay, we'll do it then. We wait. Shut her wait. Let her get this ass whooping. She been waiting on it. Come on over here. She been waiting on it. Come on over.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Give a fuck, but he started.
Your starting look is delusion is Natalie.
She is a PUSSY, I swear to God. Like, you hopping around, but you making sure you ain't hopping around in the right vicinity. Jaden way back. Too scary motherfuckers planning to jump somebody, but too scared to do it. That's what I look. That's how I see it. And then
they know.
I don't like how Blueface does not check his friends. Why don't you ever say any? Why is Bodine saying anything to her about anything in your house?
I don't like how Blueface don't check his mama. Let's get that straight, because at this point, that's not his mama, that's his friend. Or secret concubine, allegedly, officer.
I'm so tired of this, man. It's like I be wishing like I was her sister or auntie or something. Let me see. What is this? Because it's crazy that she's got 12 siblings and she has nobody to stand up for her or have her back unless it's a price on it.
And that's how you know. Well, I'll save that comment for later.
Where's the other one?
They are
Like
a
this,
mess.
a hot freaking mess. And he running around looking like a sick extra sketch. We're gonna get into that because I don't know if people realize he didn't put those things on his face voluntarily. I hope people
It's
do that.
he looks a mess. All them tattoos for why?
I'm gonna tell you why. Here this bitch is.
Understand. And he gave a very clear definition yesterday of why he has to do what he has to do. So we got that coming. In a few weeks, we'll get that DNA back. Everything will start working out. We'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll have the baby and all types of therapy now. I'm so grateful to God that we'll start to get somewhere. Yesterday was real ugly. It was real ugly. But I thought about it and I see now what he means. Like we're all women working off of emotions. And he others. It depends on who you was raised by. And since he was raised by me and his daddy, we understand. And he gave a very clear definition yesterday of why he has to do what he has to do. So we got that coming. In a few weeks, we'll get that DNA back. Everything will start working out. We'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll have the baby and all types of therapy now. I'm so grateful to God that we'll start to get somewhere. Yesterday was real ugly. It was real ugly. But I thought about it and I see now what he means. Like we're all women working off of emotions. And he others. It depends on who you was raised by. And since
He was raised by two idiots. That's not
You
gonna
know, you can always spot a liar, because it was one thing I was raised with. If a person can't look you directly in the eyes, like how she was talking crap but looking up and all over the place,
Uh-huh.
you really just trying to go viral and stay relevant. Why are you trying so hard to bring in oh, we're all women, we're all going, no, 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 baby, because real women, even with emotions, responsibly don't act like this.
No.
Like,
A real woman, a mother and a grandmother wouldn't sit online. Whether that child has special needs or not, that's not something that a grandmother or a mom would get on social media and drag a person's child. No matter how you feel about that person, at the end of the day, that's still your grandchild. And you wouldn't want to single that child out, like treat that child like he's beneath all the rest of the kids. Like I just be wanting to smack. I wish I could just walk up on
the thing about it is, if it is Blueface's baby, Carlissa is going to regret this, because your grandchild is going to see this when he's older, and then you're not going to have the relationship you're saying you're going to have with him.
The thing of it is, there has been a DNA test done, and I got it. So she knows. Carlissa's
Oh, you
been
messy.
known. It's been out there for everybody. Yeah,
No, because I've been looking for it myself for so long.
I'm trying to tell her, like, look, you looking in the mirror and you don't like the reflection, so it's rubbing me off, because that's why I just said the way you act, it makes me think of her a little bit higher, because you're probably 50 years old, you're probably already 50 years old.
Jonathan, I pray for you right now, because there you go playing with me with that bullshit again. I pray for you right now.
I'm gonna let it play again because it's the first part.
Because I'm not doing any of that after today. The same thing with her. I don't know. She ain't never said them to my face.
That's what
you're trying to say is you're taking everything too personal.
Yeah, you
like
you got it out for somebody, but I'm trying to say.
I don't have it. If I had it out for her, why would I try to take her baby so he wasn't left out?
Why would you try to take her baby in the first place?
Because on the internet, didn't she say, Carlissa, you could come get your grandson?
And what did you
say after that?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. That was private though. You see, I didn't tell nobody that I was trying to do the right thing with her to make sure her baby wasn't left out.
I'm telling you that her and this girl is just alike.
I know, you guys are like clashing, like.
And I'm trying to tell her, like, look, you looking in the mirror?
She just lied. When Chrisean went on live and apologized to her and said, Carlissa, you can come get your grandchild. She then next got with Jaden and they went live and was basically taunting her about the apology. Like, oh, what do you think about the apology? Jaden had her little smart remark. They sitting there laughing. Then Carlissa talking about, I think she needs to apologize for the next, I think she either said the next year, the next 2 years, for a week. Bitch, every week. Bitch, I mean, girl, you sound stupid. See, shit like that, she feel like she's so superior to her and she needs to bow down to her. I swear to God, if I was in a relationship like that, we'd have been done because I don't give a fuck if this is your mom.
Yeah, I'm not going through this 365 every day, and then you think I'm gonna be married to you, and then I got to deal with this. Oh, your mother will never come around me. She can have her grandkids, but don't think I'm engaging in no type of activities with her.
Exactly. I wouldn't be able to do it, and I'd be disrespecting her back. She would go low, and I would go to hell, because the stuff that lady do is no way. Like,
Carlissa is feeding off of them. She's really a horrible person, especially after the statements that she made about her son. You know, as if Blueface is her man when that's your son. She's definitely trying to eat up off them, and that's the reason why she getting all goody goody with his other baby mama. Because it's just like, girl, if none of this was going on and Chrisean wasn't who she was, what would you have then?
Nothing. She'll be sitting there bored as hell because whether she wants to face it or not, she's the clout. She's not. Now,
Okay.
and this, I thought this was the video, but can you see this?
Yes.
Now, did it look like she was doing anything wrong to this little girl?
No, I think she tried to either fix the baby's hair or straighten her glasses. I can see if she was trying to, I don't know. It looked like she was going in for a hug to Carlissa and peep something wrong with the glasses or something. And before she could, yeah.
And I would have drug her ass.
I want to pop her ass because don't touch my hand.
It's like she just does not want him to accept his own child. And that to me is just crazy and it's sick.
That's evil.
Sick. I don't get into that. I got 2 sons and they have baby mamas and I don't even get into that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna never make a female feel like to appease her that I gotta diss the other one. That ain't never gonna happen on my watch.
Okay.
So you see the test?
Huh?
See the did. Let me see if I can blow this up.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yep.
What was the results? It says already been done. Ain't nothing to prove, Carlissa. Oh, so it's top is 99.9999.
And it says Chrisean Malone as the mother, and alleged father is Jonathan Porter.
Sounds about right.
DDC, DNA Diagnostic Center. This is real. You ain't gonna be able to use this name, the name of the DDC, publicly.
No, you won't, because you'll get in a lot of trouble.
Not a real test. They would have. This has been all over social media for the last 2-3 years. They would have been got in trouble. Zeus would have got in trouble.
Oh, everybody going down.
Yes. So she talking about somebody handed her some DNA and all of this and that. Girl, you could go and try to fake some shit. You the one gonna look stupid.
Really. Then she's talking about they did it. It's just like, well, we need to be sure that's Chrisean, that you use Blueface's DNA and not some random ass strangers just so it can come back negative.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I think is her goal. If you would have seen just when she said it, you could tell, like, it's like, man, I gotta do something to get this out of here.
Right.
And that's crazy.
You putting so many narratives in the media, you don't have a choice but to continue your lives at some point. You gotta do everything you can. She's stressing herself out. She's so open.
I love that. The way you acting right now, that turns me on. That you come here and you're just like so bothered by it for some reason. Why did that
I'm
happen?
bothered by it because I don't want the kids to see no drama, and I don't want you to have no drama on the first day out. I don't want them to see no drama.
What's the drama?
Are you serious right now? You gonna just sit there and be quiet? Or are you gonna talk? Where your daddy go?
Now look, we're talking about real life, man. You want to keep talking about Instagram, or you want to talk about real life? Because I'm not going to get it too straight. I don't want to talk about Instagram.
You just told me we wasn't dealing with this at all. You said we wasn't dealing with this at all. Didn't you say
I said
that?
I wasn't going to deal with my son at all?
No. You said we wasn't dealing with that at all.
What's that?
John?
That's what I'm saying. You're trying to play mind games and like stir words up.
Okay, why? I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. So what do you want to do?
You know
You're
you have a
good?
little brother? Look this way. You know you have a little brother? Okay. So when should you find out this?
I mean, on the day that, not the day that he comes.
Which day?
I don't know, John.
That's what I'm saying. You got your personal things over this. How can you do that? How can you think about yourself over?
I'm not thinking about myself. I have the messages to.
I'm gonna tell you what I like the most about this
The one with the messages.
Everybody's hair stand up. I love that. The way you acting right now, that turns me on. That you come here and you're just like so bothered by it.
I'm starting to peep that we have a lot of the same clips.
Do you got the one where she was showing him the messages? I thought I had that. Because it was another part to this where she got up and was showing him the messages. But you showing him the messages. First of all, if you just sat on social media and you done drug my child for years, bitch, I'm gonna come at you the same way when you message me. You gonna be more than a B word.
Okay.
You gonna be told what to go suck. You gonna be called everything. Like that's what I'm saying. Like she don't think her stuff stink. You really sit here and disrespect this girl, drag her baby, and then you're supposed to be able to reach out to her, and she's supposed to still show you respect. I don't like elders like that. I swear I don't.
Yeah, that's the I'm always right and you always wrong type elder. Blueface really do need to put his mama in her place, or he needs to separate himself, because I don't really even understand why you said he's trying to include all of these messy ass people in y'all life. Like, you successful and you just got out of jail. Stop letting your mama leech off you. She don't like your grandchild. She don't like your baby mama. Move around. But I'm not mother or no mother. You disrespect my child, baby. You definitely done for her.
You definitely done for her. I know for a fact my kids wouldn't even that I'll be done for it, but I wouldn't even. Who would even do some stuff like that?
That's exactly. I actually have the video of when Chrisean actually was it's a little small clip, but it was the video from the stairs.
Oh, okay, let me go.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna have much because you kind of see you got one or two things that I already had.
Let me see. You put it in here already?
Which one? The one on the steps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to it. Here you go.
Let's see. This might be it. Hold on. Sick whore. Hold on. Okay, it might be this. And then Whack 100. He's a lame.
I'm tired of him.
Let me see. Is this it? I had so much stuff. I'm like, I tried to label it.
Hey, China doll.
I want the video. No. Okay, I'm gonna do these text messages right quick. I know I had it. It's hot.
That's ridiculous. I don't know. They be so quick to cancel people, and this is what I talked about the other day when I had told you about what Whack 100 had did. I don't understand how they can do so many outlandish things and don't get canceled.
Yeah, especially the shit with him. So here's the text messages that she was trying to show Blue. It says, if you want me to take him, I'll meet you in the valley before I go. Chrisean said, BF you. Y'all ain't never gonna see my son in y'all life. Leave me the F alone. She said, I understand. I was only showing unconditional love. She's patronizing her.
Real bad.
I can't see that little small one. So then it says, okay, got it. Be blessed. Praying for you and him always, regardless of the circumstances. She told her, girl, shut the F up, you delusional. She said, I thought you was saved now. That's the only reason I tried. She said, yeah, I am, but I don't got to be nice to the devil.
Okay, eat her up.
I don't blame her. Like, for real, for real. I should bring my glasses down here. Dang. Oh.
What is this on?
Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, I was sure finna say because I could have read it if you can tag me in it.
Says, are you okay? I just told you I tried to reach out so Blue could see all his kids. She said, there's no disguise. You are sent on the devil's behalf. She said, okay, Rock, I don't want to keep arguing. I'm trying to do the right thing. She says, ain't nothing angelic about you. You will pay for everything you have put out on this world, even against your bloodline. Mark my words, you are finished. She says, I feel sorry for you, but we'll be praying. I rebuke all evil against all God's chosen. You the only thing that's sorry. Stop. That's what Chrisean was saying to
Let
her.
me clock something real quick. So she just put the Lemmy.
Huh?
She just put the Lemmy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, trying to patronize her. And I got some messages from his punk ass too. No one against you. No one against you. It's what's inside of you. That's against the version of God that lives inside of you. Carlissa says, Lord God, in the name of Jesus, I pray you speak to her soul and let her see the truth, the way and the light. Bind any spirit of evil that's keeping her bound, feeding her lies about who I am in Jesus' name. Girl, how is she feeding lies? And everybody has watched you sit on social media. Oh my goodness. So she says, I rebuke you, Carlissa, go away. She says, you don't rebuke the person, you rebuke the situation that brings you discomfort. You don't have the authority to rebuke God's children. Only he does. Just want to teach you the right way. She says, go away, you're bored. You could have been got him. Why wait till now? She said, I've been asked. You said not. I guess she's saying no. She said, no, B, stop lying. And those ones are too small. Yeah, those ones are too small for me. But basically, she was just letting her know, like, go away, you won't BS. I don't trust you.
You know, I really
Carlissa
feel like
play her like it's like she's antagonizing her because you know what you have set up here and done.
the way it go, I wouldn't feel bad if she never seen her grandson because I really wouldn't trust her with my baby. Look at all the stuff that she says and does with Blueface. Look at all the things that you're doing in the media. Not to mention you on my messages trying to gaslight me. So I would feel like my baby will be in danger if I'm out of my baby's sight and he's with you for a number amount. Like, no, you can't get my baby. I'm sorry, no. And but baby mama, the other baby mama might be just. I'm not sending my kid over there. Okay.
Carlissa will leave this world not ever having a relationship with my son. And if I had to stop the daddy from having anything to do with him to accomplish that goal, then oh well, so be it, because you don't speak up as a man anyway. You should be on the same thing, because just because that's your mom does not mean that, you know what I'm saying, she has the right to just disrespect my child.
Right. You taking it too light on her. You being understanding in all the wrong situations. Yes, that's your mama, but put your foot down. Stay off the internet, mother.
She not gonna do it. Did you see when she went up into Lemmy's live when it was him and Blueface talking about his new show, and she comes up there talking about she on the toilet?
No.
Like, oh my goodness, that's so. She's embarrassing. I would not want to have a mother like that. That would
You're
be
a
so
pain in the ass, Carlissa.
a pain.
I'm
Here's
so
Chrisean.
tired of her. That's making me question what his father is like and what her mama like.
Childish. His father, he's just as childish because he do whatever Blue say too. It's like because they feel like this boy got money or he got celebrity status or however you want to put it. What if he tell them to go act like they jumping off a cliff, they gonna do it.
All because y'all want to dance.
Cause how you raise?
Well, it is getting heavy, y'all. Chrisean went live and completely broke down what Hype talking about Blueface and everything that's going on lately. You could feel her
Oh, I
pain.
got that one. That's crazy. I
Cause
gotta
how
go for
you
it, I
raise a
guess.
king without a king? Hi, how are you? Thank you.
You're not already an advanced member, you can join for free at aa.com/enroll.
You feel me? So, cause at the end of the day, fuck what's going on?
She's close to the mic.
What's up with being there for the kids? You feel me? Y'all don't even know, bro. A bitch be tired, bro. Like a bitch be really tired, bro. And I ain't blaming nobody, you feel me? I'm just saying I'm tired, bro. Really am. And I genuinely love my son. Like, people keep trying to paint that image like I just wish like he got the same love I give him from his father, his grandma, everybody. Like, I take it on the chin, like, that's what I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should've got married, bro. That's why, like, when you go against the word, bro, and really be there to just...
Well, it is getting heavy, y'all. Chrisean went live and completely broke down what Hype talking about Blueface and everything that's going on lately. You could feel her pain.
So that was from this morning. She was on her way. I don't know where she was on, but she left LA. Thank God. So yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's like I kind of feel that though. Like you already got the whole world against you because they don't agree with certain things and they ain't your business. But to have your mother-in-law do the same thing and you got a whole nother family against you because Carlissa feels some type of way, it's crazy.
And not only that, she don't have no, basically the internet is all she got. She don't have, like, she got 12 siblings. She has a mother. None of them come out and speak for her unless it's a price on it. Like when her mom just recently came out and spoke and said the little stuff that she said. I don't know if you saw that live, but when she got through speaking, what did she ask for? $150.
I mean, I don't understand how they just sitting here and going through with it. Blue, I'm pretty sure you see the same thing that your family is on. It won't make sense to want to be with the person who's giving me less of a headache, although they do have personal problems. But if y'all got issues going on, why y'all stay letting y'all families be the voice of reasons and they not even the voice of reason? Carliss is out of control. Her family obviously don't care about her. Why y'all still around these folks?
Blue don't care.
He
And
don't.
this is kind of what irritates me about some of her supporters is, oh, he loves her, he this, he that. It sometimes when people do stuff, it's not because they love the person, it's because they love what they do or you know what I'm saying, what they can do for them. She's basically, he knows he's not nothing. Him, Carlissa, none of them are nothing without mentioning her name. So she's gone. Let's hope she stays away so we can see how far they go without having Chrisean a part of anything.
Oh, Adam, it's look, they just need to do it all. I'm done. And she needs to get kicked off the internet. Like, I'm tired of her. She's just so outlandish for no reason. And the fact that you actually got people that's agreeing with her, yeah, please.
Sick, twisted people are agreeing with her.
Couldn't have been me.
Hold on. This lady had something to say. And I have some videos on somebody did an interview with I guess the new boyfriend. And his response was pretty interesting.
Can we talk about it? Just come on, follow me. Now listen. When Clarissa went to go pick up Blueface yesterday, her and the kids, do y'all see how she was running and jumping and so happy to see her Jonathan? Did y'all know Jonathan didn't even hug her? She kept jumping in and he just kept grabbing the other kid. He jumped in and grabbed the other kid and just kept walking. See, when you go to jail, you call home because you got a lot of time to think. So what you do, you reconcile with your mama. You make sure she's standing on business for you. You making sure everything good between you and the mama. But the mama don't know. There ain't really nothing. He ain't really says about reconciling with you. You know why? Because if he did, y'all made up while he was in jail. He would have made sure he hugged you. He would have made sure he hugged you, recognized you, put up the most precious post about you, said good things about you. He would have did that about his mama. But on the other hand, the mama need to eat up off of him and Chrisean. So what she do? Because she don't talk about the other kids. And let's not forget, they don't even respect her. And that's what be killing me and boo-hooing me about her, the mother. Because you try to go hard for respect for Chrisean. You try to go hard to act like your life's so perfect. You raise your kids to the best of their ability and everything that Chrisean is doing is wrong. Let's talk about you for a second, Mother K. You was leaving your kids too. You was chasing fame. But the difference between you chasing fame and your son is that we knew who he was. Did nobody know who you was? And even when you tried to come out and say, oh, well, Shaq, 50 Cent, all them did, but you still didn't have no recognition. We never knew who you was. It's a Blueface. And every time you come on the internet, that's all you talk about. Chrisean. Because why? That's going to get you a paycheck. That's going to get you a paycheck. And you're going to keep telling everybody what they want to hear so you can collect their money. Because other than that, your life ain't nothing. And let's talk about Chrisean. Because I knew that's all she was doing was waiting for him to get out. You know why? Because ever since he been gone, even when she tried to move on, them peoples couldn't live up to what she was used to when he came to the Blueface. Because no matter how he treated her to the world, trust, believe me, behind closed doors, he made her feel loved. He made her feel like she was worth something. And let's not forget, he gave her the career. So therefore, she gonna always be loyal and go over and above for that man, no matter how he treat her. And he was cool with his mama. But one thing you can't do, mama, is come in between what a son love, baby. And you will be all against that girl, and that man will be just showing you like everything you saying out the window when he comes to the woman that he love, because he love. He ain't with her just for fame, baby. They don't overpass fame. He ain't with her for no publicity. They already been through that. You feel me? And when it come to old girl right here at the bottom, Miss Jada. Let's not forget, Blueface used to do you the same way. Blueface used to treat you bogus, put you out, didn't care nothing about you. And then once you was able to finally move on with your life. Now you want to bash Chrisean and how she accepting the stuff. You got to give everybody a chance. You got to let everybody find out the hard way. But don't never try to sit higher than a woman just to make somebody look low. Because never forget where you came from. And if it wasn't for Blueface, we wouldn't even know who none of y'all was. And especially you. So at the end of the day, when everybody thought that Blueface was going to get out and do her wrong, no, because guess what she was doing? She probably was searching to try to be strong enough to walk away from him. But wasn't nobody out here compatible with her for what she already had been adored from Blueface. You understand me? We all been young before. We all been her. And let's not forget everybody got kids and everybody gonna go back to work in 6 months. They gonna leave their baby with who they think they're gonna be able to take care of their baby and get them the protection and the love while they out there getting to the money. So that's all Chrisean was doing. Y'all be on the internet beating people up for every little thing. Y'all and make people be, you know what I'm saying, unallow themselves, because that's what y'all be tearing people down like y'all ain't live like that, or y'all mom ain't leave y'all while she go out and get to the bread. When that baby 6 months, I got to go. That's the only way we gonna eat. And she on her grind. She thirsty, she hungry, and that's what she's showing us, but nobody see that. They just see a broken down, bitter girl who had a baby, let a man degrade her, embarrass her, shame her, and all that. We've been through it. It just wasn't never public like it is. Give her grace, man. We ain't never had no blueprints of life. We ain't never had nobody to really show us what was right and what was wrong through the blueprints. We did what our mothers and them said, so that's how we live. And maybe they ain't had that good home, so she got to make a home for her. But she made a home not only for her, thank you, Blueface, but she made a home for her family. Because they eat. No matter how they eating, they eating. So while we all down looking at her bed and we all doing this, no matter how many people stand for her and how many people stand against her, she a child of God. And God gonna move mountains for his child. And that's all I want to say at the end of the day. When she be on this internet in the middle, be doing all that talking, Clarissa, I just be looking at her and just be saying, like, you want a good mother? Your kids don't respect you. Your kids don't value you as a mother. You don't never hear neither one of your kids come on here and say anything good about you. You don't have a good relationship with your mother. You don't have a good relationship with your sister. And it's just a bitter woman that's trying to find a family to love her, but don't nobody love you because of this. And you try to be this person and don't nobody like that. But at the end of the day, I just want to come on here and deliver. I'm your girl, Ty. Follow me, babe.
Now she spoke facts.
He ate that down flawlessly and didn't even have to say the most.
She did. Now here's a post that Carlissa posted. I'm going to ask you nicely to leave my family alone. I got video from both the people who you unalive, the man yourself and the person you call right after I record everything.
Oh my God.
She will do anything to try to take this girl down.
Literally anything. She is so delusional. Like, girl, you got all this money from your son. Take it and start saving to go do what you've been wanting to do for the longest and leave them alone. Like, I really wish she would just stop doing stuff for them. Stop giving her a reason to egg herself up and get on the internet. She's still gonna be on the internet, which is the sad part. She's too old for that.
Too old. Too freaking old. So here is let's see, the video of the new boyfriend. Somebody did an interview with him and they had a few questions to ask him about the Blueface situation.
Mm-hmm.
He asked Chrisean, he like, is she a blue nose or is she a red nose? In other words, is she a Crip or a Blood? Now, her answer, she said she a Crip. How you feel about that?
That's weird behavior. Why would you even pitch your baby mama in a situation like that for her to pick Bloods or Crips and she don't gangbang? She don't know shit about it. You feel me? And that's how people become victims in the street. You feel me? Be lost, don't know shit about it, and comment on some shit they don't know about it, get their ass smoked. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Bro, but he's just weird for even putting her in a situation like that, and she don't know LA gangbanging. You feel me? Bro.
Now, did she ask you before she linked up with Blueface? Or did she just pop out with him?
She called me like, hey, daddy, you want me to take my son to my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah, because I'm a baby father. I wouldn't want my baby mama keeping my kids from me, you feel me? So I'm like, of course, go take her. I ain't no press bitter about none of that shit. At the end of the day, that's her baby daddy. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, that's still gonna be her baby daddy. And I might not even be in the picture. So I really don't be giving about that shit. As long as I'm taking care of my kids and getting the shit I gotta get done and stacking this paper, that's all that matter.
You know, Blueface, he fresh out of jail. He asked Chrisean, he like,
I like what he said. I just don't agree that even though Blueface ain't shit, like I probably would have just let him know, like, hey, my son's father is out. I'm about to go take him to see him, but I wouldn't have asked, you know what I'm saying? Because like that, like he said.
But I get what she was trying to do though. She was just, you know.
Yeah, she just probably just didn't go about it, you know. She didn't word it right. Let's just say that.
And there's no telling what their relationship is behind closed doors. So, because I ain't gonna hold you.
This been a highly.
I was gonna say, although I'm following everything, I never knew she was in a new relationship.
Yeah, she's searching for love. Like
Real
she really
love, not no BS, but she got a type.
Yeah, she do. It's the wrong type.
Real bad.
I've been seeing hella shit on the internet. You feel me? Do you actually trust Chrisean? Because you know, feel me, her baby daddy a Crip from Schoolyard, and you a blood from Baby Stone Gorillas. Do you actually trust her?
She's smooth. I know she gonna keep it solid in the end. She ain't never gave me no Mickey feeling or even a feeling to make me think some shit like that. And we know the truth, you know? Like, just know who to play with, just know who not to play with. You feel me? Bro.
Now, is the relationship clout or is it real?
I mean, I don't know, you feel me? I want the feds to answer that, because they gonna roll with what scenario they want to roll with anyway. You feel me? I don't really give a what they think. All I know is we know what's going on, you know?
Straight
That's
up.
all that matter.
Most definitely. Now, you know, Blueface, he fresh out of jail. He asked Chrisean.
How you feel about that? How you feel about the new dude?
Hey, Cole, you know, even though he involved in what he involved in, he kind of seemed, I'm gonna say the word normal, although normal doesn't have a definition. I feel like he decent, but I really want Chrisean to get away from that.
I want her to take some time to herself and heal.
Yes.
That's what
It's
I
like
think she needs to do and find herself.
my opinion that I made live on this show. I'm gonna say it again. She needs to learn how to love herself because she's around so many people that don't love her for real.
Yeah.
Simple. All she got is her baby, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. All Chrisean has is her baby. I feel sorry for that girl.
Exactly. Now here is this guy. I think he was in jail with Blueface, and he's kind of letting it know. I guess he's letting it be known like Blueface ain't what everybody think. It wasn't like how he want to make it seem like it was.
Who he talking about? Who he get in with? GM. Blueface gotta bounce on here on lanes because he just jumped on that live and popped it on some homies and said, in this 20s, this Blackstone, this all that on lanes, and you came to jail, you went high power gang, and you and went to the pen, you went PC, all type shit. So I seen another person say, hey, where you was at before you went to that yard? Again, you have to get on there and say that. Ain't no hate, it ain't nothing. It's all good in the hood. Happy a month. That's happy people go home. Jesus Christ. But with gang members, if he was a regular person, it'd be good. With gang members, dead homies, especially from the land, you ain't getting away with lying. GM, who you getting with? I hit the homies from Blackstone, and I'm here with plenty of them, and they say, I ain't gonna lie. think I recall somebody saying, I think I am on P's or something. GM. But not nobody I know. Again though, blue faces bounce out and on lanes. I swear to God, I told myself, I said, I ain't even gonna get that piece.
Ariel.
But I wake up and I hear this song. On West Side Lanes, who you get down with. You gotta do that. Who you do, like what's happening? Yeah, if it's about dead homies, I don't want no problems, but I want to know, was you on a PC yard? Before you got with the Yardy Pro on lanes, was you on a PC yard?
That's what I was wondering, spiritual. I think that it was him. That's what
Here and say who he talking about, who he get down with.
It's definitely not his character because if you seen the picture of Blueface when he was younger,
Blueface
he
gotta bounce on here on lanes because he just jumped on that live and popped it on some homies and said, in this 20s, this Blackstone, this all that on lanes, and you came to jail, you went high power gang, and you and went to the pen, you went PC, all type shit. So I seen another person say, hey, where you was at before you went to that yard. Again, you have to get on there and say that. Ain't no hate, it ain't nothing, it's all good in the hood. Happy a month. That's happy people go home. Jesus Christ. But with gang members, if he was a regular person, it'd be good. With gang members, dead homies, especially from the land, you ain't getting away with lying. GM, who you get down with? I hit the homies from Blackstone, and I'm here with plenty of them, and they say, I ain't gonna lie. I think I recall somebody saying, I think I am on P's or something. GM. But not nobody I know.
I want to know what the hell he.
Again though,
it sounds like some
blue faces bounce out and on lanes. I swear to God, I told myself, I said, I ain't even gonna get that piece. But I wake up and I hear this song.
Did he already say this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I wanted to show these messages.
I'm saying the way they talk.
Yeah, they talk with ebonics.
Okay, because baby, my whole education just started hurting.
I want to show this picture of the damn tattoos that he got on his face. This is how I know it was like some type of humiliation, because I don't think nobody in their right mind would go and get these tattoos. You got a tattoo of Telegram, Walgreens W logo, YSL Chase Bank, Washington. Come on.
I don't know why.
He had to do that. I don't think he chose that. That's why when old boy asked him in the live, what's up with all the tattoos? He said he didn't like his old face. You didn't like your whole old face, so this is what you go put on it?
Right.
You like
you at least got your kids' names or something. You got brands and company. You was bullied into doing that.
Yeah. So now he's a walking billboard. He ain't getting
Literally,
paid.
okay. Y'all should fund him. Y'all need to sponsor him because he's fine. He broadcasting y'all.
Oh my goodness. You can't make this up.
These folks get on my nerves, child. It's like everybody who these folks be worshiping in the media ain't got a brain cell.
Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Okay. So these is the messages. So when Carlissa went live, she was talking about Chrisean, of course, as usual, and he was in the comments. And he says, you're talking, he says, you talking us down a road you already know is a dead end. That ain't cool. Show us the road that's gonna make us knowledgeable of your experience personally. Then he says, it's not about Rock, it's about all my kids, your grandkids. You talking about Rock your whole life, shaking my head, not even your son or nor your grandkids, just Rock, Rock, Rock. Here go back. I think he's trying to say, here you go again, back. Here you go back on it again. Do better or back up.
Okay.
Now he already done went off on Jaden, and kind of went off on Chrisean a little bit. I think she next. I think when he get ready to go off on Carlissa, I think she really
That's gonna be something I gotta see because I know her whole life gonna have to do a U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be bad too. I know it. Ugh. And okay.
Now here's this old. I don't and this is what I'm saying. These is old grown motherfuckers out here just acting like children.
Okay, you damn near dead and ain't got no sense.
So this guy was doing a interview with Chrisean, and here he go in the comments with the eyes. It's like every time somebody is collaborating with her, he feels the need to either go reach out to them, DM them, or step up in the comments. Like, dude, you old as hell. You and Carlissa is old enough to be her mother and her dad. And instead of y'all trying to drag this girl down or whatever it is that y'all trying to do, whatever y'all have in store for her, why aren't y'all trying to lead her? If y'all feel like she's such an awful person, why don't y'all try to lead her on a different path?
Please, but all these crazy folks out here that's doing stuff way crazier than Chrisean, they can't talk about nobody, especially not like 100. Like everybody is complaining about her, but it's just like, what would you do different? That's what I ask somebody is. What would you do different?
What do they have going on different? How about that? Let's ask that.
Exactly. You don't have enough going on.
I guarantee they stuff ain't no better.
It's not.
It's probably even worse. But just because they feel like nobody knows or can see what's going on, they feel like
jealousy.
They can judge. So Shamar has some things he had on his mind and had to say to Miss
Lord.
Jaden.
And Carlitha and Jayla try to like lyric double team up on, you know what I'm saying, Chrisean. My thing is, why y'all even try to double team up on her when she by herself? Where's Marsh? Why Marsh ain't around when all that going down? I understand that she's around, you know what I'm saying, Blueface to let Blueface see his son and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, Jayla and Clarissa, please don't be trying to sit up here and double team up on her. I find that very weird. That's what I find. I find that very weird. The child literally tried to double team up on her. Jayla, you ain't on nothing. You just doing that because you want to show out in front of Clarissa. Clarissa, you're too old to be even fighting. How old are you? And I understand that you're a Blueface mother, but you're too old for all that. And I'm just going to speak the real fact. You are too old for all that. Sit your old ass down. Okay? Jayla, or whatever her name is, she need to just get her son and just go back home. Because Chrisean is going to demolish you. Including the mother. The mother already done got whooped by Chrisean. And Chrisean made the mother, which is Clarissa. When Clarissa and Jayla try to like lyric double team up on, you know what I'm saying, Chrisean. My thing is,
he spoke. He loved him some.
He ate that up.
Chrisean, though, I ain't gonna lie, he loved him some Chrisean.
Yes, he does.
Okay, the W is West Side, YSL is Schoolyard. Also, these so they're kind of like what you call it, like cover-ups for what they really are. She said the W is West Side, YSL is Schoolyard, the other is Play Ball, and it's other sets if the So what is Chase? What's the Chase one for? What's sad is Blueface uses this internet to make money. Call it a circus, so it makes me feel like they all fall into it.
I mean, he did say the circus is back.
Yeah, he did. But she don't want to be a part of that no more. She trying to take a different path.
He don't, cause that man, look, that shit is tiring. God damn, like no one wants to come. My whole life is already in the media. Now y'all putting my baby in the media even more, and everybody already got their opinions about him. Not to mention y'all doing me dirty as if I did something to y'all, and call this a man because she can't control Chrisean. Let's just call a spade a spade.
That's what it is.
Not as dumb as Jaden.
Right.
Jaden, it's like the bitter mothers and the ones that low key be crushing on their son. If
Uh-huh.
their sons are not dating somebody who's gullible, they have an issue with it.
Yep, they do. She worse than Mama D. And I thought Mama D was the worstest.
Done. She worse than Black China Mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I thought she was worse. Yeah, she was worse than Mama D, Black China Mama is. Now, he's issued another one of his patronizing statements. It says Miss Rock has received multiple payments from Zeus Network for her participation on Baddies USA, up to the point at which she voluntarily abandoned production and materially breached her agreement. As such, Zeus Network is under no further obligation to provide additional compensation to an individual who failed to fulfill her contractual obligations and is in clear breach of the terms and conditions set forth in her agreement. Truth is, we all got a sad story. Either make it your excuse or motivation. And this is what I be saying. He be trying to say, look,
Y'all trying to live off of her. What do you mean we all got a sad story? Honey, you're part of the reason why some of her story is sad.
exactly. So I should have got my glasses. Let me see something. Can you see that?
Mm-mm.
Stop sending. Let me
Use the hourglass up top. That'll help you zoom in.
the hour this
Mm-hmm.
and then okay, so I'll skip that one. It says actually need the money. You gonna make whatever you owe me 20 times back. Can I please have my money? I need it. And she's got basically she's kind of pleading. You breached the contract. Whoop-de-doo. What? You truly believe it would entertain a call or FaceTime with you after you publicly
Oh, I got
despair?
those over here.
You want to read them?
Yeah, what's up with my money? It says, Chris Shine, you're on the material breach of your contractual obligations. Accordingly, we are under no further obligation to provide any additional compensation or consideration of any kind. I strongly advise you to review the terms of your executed agreement in full, as it clearly outlines the consequences of such a breach and the limitations of your entitlements therein. So you're not gonna give me no money. I stayed participated and shitted on me. The least you can do is pay me. Where are the other messages? This one is cut off, but it says, Miss Brock, your very least you can do is refrain from sending frivolous or irrelevant messages merely because you have exhausted your financial resources. As previously stated, you are in a material breach of your contract. Then it goes on to say, stop sending special paragraphs. You know the value I bring to baddies. It goes against my walk with God. I genuinely couldn't keep going through what you and your team did to me. I actually need the money. You're gonna make whatever you owe me. So that would be the message that you just read. And then the other message just says you fucked up first though. You got over is the fact that you have a chance to make shit right. You decided not to. Then you playing like you allow. Oh, I can't stand when she fuck up her messages. Then you play like you allowed to do that. Mark my words, you are finished. I gave you a chance, make it right. Oh, and now I have, okay, Ms. Rock, you truly need to seek God and rediscover his presence within you. The way you are representing him is deeply misguided. Making threats as though you possess divine authority is not only delusional, but also spiritually dangerous. I'm not sure whether your behavior stems from substance use or deeper mental and emotional struggles, but either way, your words and actions are only worsening your situation. I genuinely pray for your healing, clarity, and peace for you and your family and your overall well-being.
Erica Marie, don't come over here with your negativity. Who you sleeping around with? Why you worried about what she doing? I hope these hoes don't come up in here and start talking shit. Did you have some stuff you want to share on baddies?
No, because I really didn't know that you had majority of my lineup. Some of the clips I had you played from somewhere else. The messages that you went over, I have all of those over here. The video about Chrisean, you had that. Basically, you covered everything that I had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to go through here. One of the posts I do have is not for this show; it's for a news show, which is what we will be talking about next time we air. Um, Wait a minute. No, you covered everything.
Okay, I don't know if you was aware of this. This is what I was trying to tell you about last time, but so people can kind of get an understanding. Like Zeus is very wicked. So when she came out saying they're demonic and whatnot, they are. And this is just the half of it.
Content creator Raina Dunlap was found dead in Cleveland, where the 30-year-old was allegedly auditioning for a reality series.
This is why she was in Cleveland. Baddies Midwest was filming in Cleveland. They were going to clubs that were very close to the locations where she was purchasing stuff.
Multiple reports confirm Raina's body was recently discovered inside a vacant home, and while police haven't shared a cause of death, they say a drug overdose is suspected.
I said my daughter's never used hard drugs and talked to anybody.
Raina's family speaking with local Cleveland outlet 19 News about her shocking death.
She loved being around people. She loved being the center of attention. Why was she in Cleveland? We don't have any connection to Cleveland at all. And we didn't know why. We didn't even know she was out of the state of Maryland.
Her loved ones also taking to social media for help and answers. A GoFundMe was set up for funeral expenses, and Raina's sister Kira speaking out on TikTok, asking for any information surrounding Raina's whereabouts before she died.
We definitely don't want the police to sweep her death underneath the rug. If you can donate anything at all, please, and thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. It says, girl, who are you to judge someone? Don't nobody give her. Used to like her. Nah.
Right?
Yes, Leia.
Thank you, Leia, because come over here. I used to like her, but she had, girl, shut the fuck up. Who is you? Where, do you have kids? And what are you doing for yours? I don't understand how people feel like they have the right to speak on or judge her. And then how the fuck do you know what she's not doing? You're not in her
Let me
everyday
just
life.
ask a simple question. Why are you in a TV show talking about somebody that you don't like in the first place? Bitch, keep it moving. You should have scrolled past it if you don't like her. Why are you in here? You a fan?
Right.
Enjoy the show.
Beat it, bitch.
Enjoy it.
Go.
Real big.
So yeah, anywho, I brought
Let's
that
go.
video up to show you like there's been more than enough things that's been said about Zeus. Now, when that came out, a couple of people have spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? And they never once came out and said, "Oh, Zeus would like to say we had nothing to do with it. We do give our blessings, maybe even send a flower arrangement," or you just don't say nothing, but you see that Zeus's name. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's why I don't. So I have a clip, but I don't know if you've seen it, and I don't know if it's too old. But I kind of got an idea of why everybody is coming out now saying this because more attention needs to be brought. Somebody recently just went online and gave a little story or commentation about how they treated Chrisean while she was pregnant.
Okay, I'll play it.
Okay, hold on. This is actually somebody from I think they're a cast member.
And actually, I don't think that's old. I think that just recently came out.
Okay, I have it. Okay, it was Thunder Girl.
Okay.
Here it is.
From like season. Oh, wait, no, that's Tanisha. Hold on, my bad. Is this it?
Did it go to the bottom? You gotta refresh it to the messages. Oh, there you go.
Is it showing? Oh, okay.
Pregnant. Like, seriously, I had to have my people step in a couple times. Like, come on now.
Wait,
And Chrisean ain't lying.
I guess okay.
And Chrisean ain't lying. She's not. She's not. They was doing my girl bad when she was pregnant. Like, seriously, I had to have my people step in a couple times. Like,
Basically,
come on now.
this is a cast member confirming some of the things that was being said when the back and forth when Lemmy and Chrisean first started popping up. So a couple of episodes ago, we did post screenshots of the arguments, and that was where we seen Lemmy gaslighting her. That's when he wanted to use the scripture. That's when he wanted to do this. Basically, what she's saying is, whatever Chrisean is telling the public, it's the truth. But with everything going on with her baby, with Blueface, with Carlissa, with Lemmy, with Natalie, you got too many people that's willing to call her crazy and downgrade her to make the story seem like it's not a story. When in all actual reality, even if it's not dealing with Chrisean, other people are in danger because of how fucked up this company is.
Natalie is going through some stuff with them too. She keeps posting stuff. Let me see. Because I thought I had something. Let me. Because she has been throughout this season that's going on now. She has been coming up here saying little things is going on. I guess she said because she's speaking. Like, he's just over there doing whatever he wants and treating, like Stunner said a long time ago, treating these ladies how he wants to treat them.
Look, they need to be under investigation. Sorry,
I think one is coming soon because it's been too much. Too many people have came up here and spoke on things. There's Christina. She was one of Winter. Who else? Masika. Actually, I think she sued them, if I'm not mistaken. Then you saw the whole thing.
It was the girls who also called out, huh?
Did you see the situation with the three people that was supposed to have been his partner and how he played them? It's a lot with Zeus. That man, he looked like a little nerd, but he out here just doing dirty goods, doing people dirty. You would look at him and never think like, this is his mentality. But he's a little evil nerd. And he thinks his little educated, he comes out here using all these little words thinking he can gaslight people like nobody can see through him. Just like with the situation.
That's what hell. We all know he a gaslighter from how he takes Chrisean. That's because the messages are gonna make it to the public. But I'm pretty sure how he talks to her in person is way different from what the messages is gonna be.
It's way different. The situation with Scotty and her I think it was her makeup artist came out and was saying how he abuses Scotty and he abuses her dog. Now lately he's dropped some videos of him playing with the dog, and it's like, dude, just go sit down. Go back to being quiet. Just go.
It says y'all do know that he came from a mega church. His dad was a
Yeah,
bit. Well, that it got Ponzi scheme all over it. Then
but
I
you
mean, he
know,
cheat.
the majority of the kids that's raised in the church be the worstest ones.
Yeah, that was the wait. Hold on, but that was the girl who said she was locked in there for 2 days. Correct?
No, that was not K Rican, but
Got a
somebody
name.
somebody Russian cream. She said
It was,
when she left off set, she was also locked in a hotel room for a couple of days, couldn't leave. They had her
and
ID.
then she. That was the same one that called somebody to let her out the
She
room
called
or
me
come get her.
she called me sister.
Right. Yes. Right. We just talked. Right. We did talk about that.
Yeah, they holding them against
That's
you know,
ridiculous.
Chrisean never even got her ID back. If she went through JFK airport, that's how she was able to fly, but she never even got her ID back. And he came out here talking about they weren't keeping it, it'd be returned to her. Well, why she still ain't got it?
Why are they not being investigated like now? So I guess it says it's all demonic to fighting in that. Well, it's that energy. That's the reason why I really don't tune into it that much because it's draining. No shade. It's really draining.
I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't even renew my subscription because I'm like, well, Chrisean ain't on there. Y'all, fuck,
Ain't
F
no
y'all.
point. I mean, they all doing. It's a recycled show. Let's just get an understanding. If you want to see two chicks brawl, just go to your local bar or strip club because that TV show ain't going nowhere. It's going to stay the same for all of eternity. No shade. Chrisean was the biggest amount of entertainment that they had because she's the person who actually has a storyline. She wasn't one of the girls in there doing the most, trying to be something she wasn't just because, she doesn't have a background or, a complexity of things that can boost her in the show and take her somewhere else. She is a TV personality. Those other girls are not TV personalities. I mean, it's a few good ones, but not really. They really just come in because they want to get drunk and fight.
Yep, and because he made a post saying, when they first started filming Baddies USA, he said something like girls wasn't doing their part or something. If they didn't start doing their part or something to that effect, that he was finna start sending people home, and said, and you know who I'm talking about. Shortly after that, I believe, if I'm not wrong, that's when the whole thing popped off between Tasiki and Chrisean. Am I correct?
Leave. It says they manage. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
They don't understand, and I don't know how their contracts is written up, but I bet you, like you said last time, there's some type of loopholes in them contracts that they can probably sue Zeus. Because I mean, if you can't hold somebody's if you agree to pay somebody, I don't think it's legal for them to hold they pay if they don't fight. You get what I'm saying? Then she also mentioned they don't eat for hours because they want them to be angry. Like, I treat them like dogs. And y'all doing it to people that y'all know come from the hood or wherever they ain't got much going, and you feel like they need the money, so y'all are treating them like that for this little change that you giving them.
Like I said, they ain't using none of these girls for nothing but cockfights because they're cattle. Let's just say that the cast members are cattle, and Lemmy is soaking up all that money. That's the reason why he ain't really doing too much in the public about what Natalie got going on. But Natalie is letting y'all know because every time I open my phone, Natalie is screaming into the camera.
Yeah, because she's getting fed up.
I think when
I
she
think
makes the choice to completely drop it and walk into her purpose, she get led by the spirit and we fall. But yeah, she's gonna walk away. I don't. Chrisean is not gonna go through this longer. If we can see it,
she's
she's
trying to
tired of
walk
crying.
her way. Like when I was listening to her talk earlier on the video, she basically was saying like, when you trying to make that change, you got to make the choice to let certain things go, even if it means letting money go. Like she was saying, when she goes to the club, basically she wants to sing her gospel songs, but when she comes in, they're playing vibe. So what do? Do you stop in the middle of the booking? And she said, I'm gonna start doing that. You know,
I
but
just hope she get better.
Yeah, I do too. And I hope that she finds somebody that could really be in her corner. I know she's got the pastor, and that's another thing too. She actually has a dad, but has to look to somebody else to be her dad. Like when she was on that live crying when the stuff happened on Zeus, she literally called another man her dad and said that, you get what I'm saying? Like she couldn't really say her real dad would have her back, and that's what's messed up. What you see?
I was trying to see if this was the same comment or if it's a glitch or something. That they made it like a flight club. They said 55. Right. She's gonna have to choose a different type of venue. These strip clubs and clubs alone, they're not gonna want to hear gospel. Unfortunately, you have to change that idea. I believe somebody's gonna shout her and see what she's trying to do, and then it's gonna go from there.
Yeah,
Once they
she
see
needs
how
to try
serious
to
she is.
reach out to people like Kirk Franklin.
Because if baby, if Glorilla can get Kirk Franklin to get on one of her songs, Blueface can work with Kirk Franklin. Not Blueface. Chrisean. I'm sorry.
Right. I think she can stream and build her life and make money, just make some positive changes, brand herself to shirts and other stuff. And I also think that she needs to trademark her name and start serving people when they get to popping in and talking stuff on her name. I wouldn't allow nobody to get clout off of my name no more. She didn't help too many people for them to be dogging her out like that.
Like I told y'all before, that baby is gonna force her to make a lot of changes. They're gonna be uncomfortable, but we just have to be patient. But as a spiritual person, I will say this: sometimes you have to take multiple days of silence, and multiple days of silence doesn't necessarily mean just not talking to folks, but making the space that you want to be in come to reality by physically arranging that space yourself, which would consist of leaving Carlissa the hell alone and possibly staying away from Blueface and his drama because it seems like he's addicted to it.
Honestly, she don't really mess with Carlissa because all the years that Carlissa has sat up there and drugged that girl and her baby, Chrisean never really gives a response. I think the only reason why she was trying to have somewhat of a relationship with her was because of Blue. But like I said before, if it was me, she would leave this earth not ever having a relationship with my child. And if that meant that I had to cut the daddy out, oh, so be it, because you're not putting your foot down on your mother. You should be telling your mother, do not get on this internet and drag my son anymore. That is my son. If you do it, I'm going to cut you off. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. But I don't really think that he really cares, for the simple fact, yeah, he did a little video of the baby standing up and acting like, oh, I care for my baby. But why you didn't come on the internet and apologize for what you started this, for people dragging your son? You started that.
Be quiet. Black folks just need to learn and lay the hell down. That's an
I think that's what the plan was.
Oh, I spoke on that earlier.
I think the whole situation they wanted her to put her hands on somebody so that they can try to press charges, and then Blueface will have the baby. And then they can, try to use everything they could possibly against her to take her child. That's what I really, really, really feel in my heart. Because it's like, we don't want to deal with you, but the next best thing to getting clout would be if they had Chrisean Jesus. That's how I feel. So, yeah. And so with that being said, I would like to thank you all for jumping in the comments. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're live. Meet us back here Thursday, 6:30 p.m. And you guys all have a good night.
Sipping tea steamy, kettle gone wild. Dropping truth bombs, touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets that century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sipping talk sessions, yeah, we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf, nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma spa. Join Miss Londa bold with the caps. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap.